Not a bad day for a fight. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
Time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. He'll square off against The Rock, Rocky Marciano. The Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Can you imagine being a fighter? Sometimes you think under the lights is hot, but when you've got the sunlight, it's a lot to take in.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. An all-action slugfest. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. They exchange punches. Just missed with that hook. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Good punch. They exchange punches. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
You don't want to trade shots. Couldn't land that jab. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder now. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominant.
And there's the bell to start the round. Rocky Marciano, a true Hall of Famer, never lost a fight in his professional career, and he's taking on an underdog, an unknown.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You've got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. Solid punch. Hey, those punches add up. Oh, that punch. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last, obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Can't find a home with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull them, pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee. So he doesn't know.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Has to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace.
You can't do that too often where the referee is going to take a point.
You need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
We came here for a stumbling around in potholes. Didn't wait long to get back. Chance to make history. Looks like he might... Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here. So much for defensive abilities. Changes everything, and down they go. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, five.
In that last round, you gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be. We just saw it.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Looking to land the hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
It's a very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. And he'll hug him again, but you can't blame him, can you?
You've got to save that in the back because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee. Then let...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no debt round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Just missed with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate?
Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Catch and shoot. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Oh my! That's a game changer! And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Johnny, I thought they were supposed to hit each other, not hold each other.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Caught him. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab slightly off target. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace.
And that's the right decision here. Vets removed the ground. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges can.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being used. They're the size of an average man.
And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what.
An upset of the year perhaps right before our eyes. Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are.
Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
What you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6-7 times just to get...
And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Seconds. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So much for defensive abilities. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Solid punch. Good counter punch. Good right hand. Beautiful counter shot. Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
Yeah, you got to clinch. Well, the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable.
Smart move there to buy some time.
It tells me so much when
Rocky Marciano covering up, trying to buy some time to get out of trouble. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.